All right, so for some space news this week, you got a lot of it. Elon said we're aiming to build 2 towers at the Cape for Starship, one at 39A and another to be determined. We don't have the final approval yet. So if you're watching FAA, let's approve it.
Elon posted this video and he says we plan to move the display rockets closer to the road because this is a public road down at Boca Chica and people can drive by and take all the pictures they want.
SpaceX posted launch rehearsal for Flight 4 complete. Elon said Starship Flight 4 in about 2 weeks. Primary goal is getting through max reentry heating. Worth noting that no one has ever succeeded in creating a fully reusable heat shield. Shuttle required over 6 months of rework. And so I did the math. That would be June 3rd, if it's what he said.
That's coming up.
But then he said 3 days later, Flight 4 in about 10 days. Okay, so that's June 2nd.
That's really coming up.
Steve Jurvetson said the Q1 launch report just came out. SpaceX has grown to 87% of the world's tonnage to orbit, a new high.
87% of the stuff that gets launched into orbit comes from SpaceX.
Elon said SpaceX might exceed 90% of all Earth payload to orbit later this year. Once Starship is launching at a high rate, probably over 99%. Has to be, or we can't build a city on Mars or a base on the moon. We file almost no patents, so nothing's stopping competition from copying us. Oh, what a dig. Elon said Falcon and Dragon are the best in the world at what they do. The SpaceX Starship is alien technology. Nothing like it has ever been attempted, so it is capable of lifting the entire pressurized volume of the International Space Station in a single flight and will do several flights per day. Wow, he's just dropping the mics.
I know. I hope that when Starship happens, that they just start putting up lots and lots of space stations.
Yeah.
Why not? How cool. Lots of space stations.
Well,
some that go this way, some that go that way.
They're essentially going to be space stations because, I mean, a lot of them are going to be up there for refueling anyway.
That's a good point. But I just want people to be up there. Like, oh, I went up on the space station.
Yeah.
Oh, which one did you go? Oh, I went on Omicron 5. Oh, that sounds fun.
Falcon 9 has broken yet another record. On May 17th, SpaceX launched a Falcon 9 booster 1062 with 23 Starlink satellites for the 21st time. It had been launched just 35 days earlier for Flight 20.
Wow.
Mario said Starlink has now been approved in Zimbabwe. I think that's the 100th country for Starlink.
And Elon said, yay. That's amazing.
And if you've been wondering what's up with that other private rocket company, I think it's called Blue Origin. It's owned by Jeff Bezos, is it?
Jeff who?
Well, on May 19th, they just launched their first crewed mission since September of 2022.
This is Blue Origin's New Shepard NS-25, launching with a crew of 6 from their West Texas launch site for a little hop into a suborbit. This was their 7th crewed flight.
Now, they didn't disclose how much each crew member paid to take the flight into suborbit of 107 kilometers. And anyone who knows about space knows that's not really space. That's a hop.
You know, you get in, you get up there, and then you fall back down.
So
it's like if when you throw a rock and then it comes back down. That's what a suborbit is. An orbit is where you throw the rock, and then you go, where is it? And you go, it's flying around. I threw it so fast it's flying around the Earth.
And no, they don't reuse their rockets. Hey, everybody. Thanks so much for watching Now You Know Clips.
You can watch full episodes of Tesla Time News on Tuesdays and in-depths on Fridays. Just click the link down below and head over to the Now You Know channel.